So I've been doing some improvements on the tractor. I put the counterweight up here. I realize it's still pretty redneck, but it was hanging off of this center part right here, so it's an improvement. Also added 6 of these floodlights and 4 blinkers. You can see the other blinker there and there. Also, sort of kind of filled in and spray painted the steering wheel a little bit. It was leaving stuff on the hands. And this is actually an acrylic panel that I heat formed and used to replace the dashboard. There's nothing wrong with the dashboard. It's simply that I didn't want to dramatically modify the original dashboard in case somebody wanted to eventually buy and restore this tractor. It's unlikely, but I'd hate to ruin somebody's ability to do that. Alright. So, quite a lot more knobs on this thing. Have a battery gauge here. Blinkers on both sides, front and back. I have the normal headlights. Then I have the floodlights. And those are actually dimmable using pulse width modulation. And then lastly, I have some auxiliary ports here for a USB charger and just a normal aux port. And a new fuse. So, everything else is just hooked up as usual. This has nothing going to it. That was how it was when I got it. I'll have to replace the cord if I want to get the RPMs and such. Put the original serial and everything back on here. So, overall it's pretty good. Turned out well. Lots of these little brass screws. I decided to mechanically attach all of this with acrylic on acrylic with these screws. So there's just a lot of them. I'll do another video of how this thing works at night. So, demonstrating the new lighting system at night. Here we go. Kind of hard to really see the effects of it, honestly. And I haven't calibrated this yet at all. Just point these slightly downward. Looks pretty good. It's hard to get the full effect of just how bright these are, but they're pretty bright. And here are the lights that came with the tractor. They are pretty much barely putting a dent in the darkness. You can see that's all they do, is that little bit there. And they're not positioned very well. So, compared to this. So I have 6 of these spotlights. Demonstrate the turn signals, if you want to call them turn signals. They can be used as turn signals, but actually intended them for just sort of notifying and potentially notifying of turning. thought it would be kind of funny to make them alternate. So there you have it, the new dashboard and electrical system for lights.